Greetings and welcome to StageStruck, a production of the Cape and Islands Theater Coalition, a collaboration of 24 live theaters from Woods Hole, the Islands, to Provincetown. On this program, we'll be letting you know about what's now playing on stage at theaters across the Cape and Islands from our 24-member theaters. And we'll bring you the latest theater news, we'll take you behind the scenes of the theater community, and give you some of the history of theater on Cape and the Islands. I'm your host, David Kaplan, Executive Director of the Theater Coalition. I hope you enjoy the program and I welcome your feedback. Please email me at info@capecodlive.org with any questions, comments, or suggestions. Enjoy the show. Today I'm here chatting with Pat Bernhardt, who's president of the Friends of the Cape and Islands Theater Coalition, a terrific group that helps support the coalition's 24-member theaters. Greetings, Pat.
Hi, David.
Pat, before we talk about the Friends group, perhaps you can tell me a little bit about your own background. Have you been an actress? Have you worked on stage?
Well, that's a funny question. If performing in a school production counts, the answer is yes. I've participated in a couple of faculty shows. Mostly I'm a theater patron. Used to live near New York City. Went to the theater very frequently. I was a subscriber to Roundabout Theater Company. In traveling around the world, have had the opportunity to go to theaters in London and Dublin and elsewhere. And of course, Cape Cod and Boston, Providence, wherever.
And now you're very involved in the theaters. Can you tell me a little bit about the mission and objectives of the Friends of the Theater Coalition?
Sure. Broadly, we're here to help support all of the efforts of the Theater Coalition. Specifically, our main aim is to try to get audiences to attend as many theaters as possible. We'd like to educate the public about the wide variety of theater opportunities on the Cape and the Islands, and we're hoping to help the theaters fill their seats, and we do that through a variety of activities. And of course, we have fundraising as another goal to help the Theater Coalition.
And how long has the Friends of the Theater Coalition existed? I know the Theater Coalition began in 1995,
right.
But have there always been a Friends group?
No, it's relatively new. We began exploring the whole concept in spring of 2012, and in October of that year we launched with a program we refer to as our gala event. It was something we call Seasons Highlights. It's a production that involves various theaters offering segments of their season to the public with a cocktail reception, and that became the vehicle through which we announced ourselves publicly and began to promote ourselves. So we're in existence a little bit over a year, about a year and a half officially.
Great. And can you tell me, you have memberships in Friends, is that correct?
Yes, we do have memberships in Friends. It's very modest membership donation, and the idea behind that is to help us sponsor the events and activities that we do. Members get advance notice about all the theater opportunities that there are on the Cape. The brochure that the coalition publishes is received early by members, special offers from member theaters, and a variety of activities that we organize are offered to people who are members of the Friends of the Coalition.
And I understand you'll probably have some theater events coming up soon?
Yes, we've done a few already this year. Programs we've called theater evenings, where we've gathered people together at different locations to have a social time with a cocktail reception, followed by a performance, and the theaters have been kind enough to offer a discount to us for these programs. The next big thing that we have coming up won't be until October, our next season's highlights, but in between we'll be collaborating with the Arts Foundation. They're making a special package available to our members for the two Summer Pops concerts, the one in Hyannis and the one in Orleans. Later in the season, in early September, actually it's later September, we have plans to collaborate with the Tennessee Williams Festival in Provincetown, which we've done now for 2 years, and we'll hope to do again this year, which is a lot of fun to go to some of the programs and plays that are offered for that. And then beyond that, we have a few ideas on the table for collaborating with other playhouses to get additional theaters involved in our specific activities.
And the season celebration in October, do you have a date for that and a location?
Yes, we have a date for that. The location will be at the Cod Center for the Arts this year, and the date is Monday, October 6th, and we'll be promoting that very soon.
Super. And is that only open to friends, or can anyone
No, it's
go?
open to anyone. We have, it'll be advertised earlier to the Friends members, but it'll be open to the public, and all of that information will be available on the Theater Coalition website.
And you know, is there a ticket price yet for that
Yes,
event?
with the ticket price that we have for the general public is $40. It'll be discounted to $35 for members, and theater personnel will also receive a discounted rate. But essentially, it's a $40 ticket.
Sounds great. And if someone, some of our viewers want to join Friends, how can they go about doing that?
Well, a couple of ways. Probably the easiest way for most folks these days is to go to the website, which we've announced as capecodlive.org. The Theater Coalition has a telephone number, 508-694-6593. Individuals who prefer to do it over the phone can reserve that way. And there'll be promotional materials around the Cape in very short time.
And I understand that even if you're not an actual member of Friends, you can still get on the mailing list and enjoy some of these events.
Absolutely, and we encourage anyone with an interest in theater to look us up on the web, or make a phone call, or call me. The people who know me can do that. We have people on a committee. We have a steering committee that works with me, and all of us are available to take questions from people, but we would love people to be in our database and receive information. There's absolutely no obligation, and it'll give them advance notice about all the things that are going on.
And it sounds like you have a number of volunteers. Are you looking for more volunteers?
We're always
to
looking
help
for
out?
volunteers. We join many of the nonprofits on Cape Cod and looking for volunteers. We could use volunteers in any number of ways, people who would like to work with us on individual events or activities, or people who would like to join our steering committee and work with us on a monthly basis, and anything in between. So yes, we are. And we have people who work on events, people who work on promotion, so there are lots of different ways people can help us.
Oh, it sounds like a lot of fun, and
it
I
is.
look forward to going
Working with me, it's a lot of fun, right?
Absolutely. I look forward to going to some of these events myself.
Good, we look forward to seeing you.
Thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you, my pleasure. Thank you.
For those of you just joining us, welcome to StageStruck, a regular program all about live theater on Cape Cod, Nantucket, and Martha's Vineyard. StageStruck is produced by the Cape and Islands Theater Coalition. I'm your host, David Kaplan, Executive Director of the Coalition, and this is our Now on Stage segment, where I'll run down what's currently on stage or opening soon at our member theaters. Remember to consult the Theater Coalition's website, www.capecodlive.org, and the websites of your favorite theaters for details and showtimes. Now grab your pen and paper, your calendar, smartphone, or tablet, because here we go. At the Academy Playhouse in Orleans, it's Les Miserables, backed by popular demand and directed by Peter Earle, playing July 23rd through August 23rd. Cape Cod Theater Project, performing at Falmouth Academy, will be presenting 2 staged readings of new plays. Sea Wife, written by The Lobbyists and Seth Moore, directed by Liz Carlton, which will be playing July 17th, 18th, and 19th, and The New Sincerity, written by Alina Smith, directed by Stella Powell-Jones, and running July 24th, 25th, and 26th. At the Cape Playhouse in Dennis Village, it's 1776, America's prize-winning musical, which will be ending its run on July 19th. Opening on July 21st at the Playhouse is A Perfect Marriage, an English romantic farce playing through August 2nd, and that's followed by Pump Boys and Dinettes, a countrified musical directed by Mark Cuddy. On stage at Cape Rep Theater in Brewster is A Light in the Piazza, a soaring romantic musical playing July 29th through August 23rd, and playing on alternate days at Cape Rep's Outdoor Children's Theater. There's Your Good Man Charlie Brown, Lyle the Crocodile, and Pitter Patter Puppets. At the Chatham Drama Guild in Chatham, there's Froggy Went A-Courtin', playing through August 8th. College Light Opera, performing at Highfield Theater in Falmouth, brings you Carousel through July 26th, Les Miserables, July 29th to August 2nd, How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, August 5th to the 9th, and Gilbert and Sullivan's HMS Pinafore, August 12th to the 19th. At Cotuit Center for the Arts, there's a fabulous one-woman show by Christine Ernst playing through August 2nd. And opening August 7th and running through August 31st is Grey Gardens, a Tony Award-winning musical. Also opening August 7th and playing in the Black Box Theater at Cotuit is Bark Park, a new play by Kaplan Playwriting Prize winner Jim Douglas. Elements Theater in Orleans continues its year-long celebration of the 450th anniversary of Shakespeare's birth with Acting Shakespeare, a retreat for actors and lovers of Shakespeare, August 3rd through 8th. And that's followed by Shakespeare's Julius Caesar, opening August 8th. Harbor Stage in Wellfleet has Artist Descending the Staircase by Tom Stoppard, July 17th to August 9th. And Sister Play, a world premiere production written and directed by John Kolvenbach, August 14th to September 6th. While Harwich Junior Theater continues with Dr. Dolittle, a play with music, through August 2nd, and for the whole family, The Stinky Cheese Man runs through August 21st, and opening August 7th is The Never-Ending Story. Also, be sure to reserve your tickets now for the always popular, Always Patsy Cline, opening August 15th. Martha's Vineyard Playhouse has 2 new world premieres coming up. Search Paul Clayton, written by Larry Moline and playing through August 9th, and Satchel Paige Kansas City Swing, written by Trey Ellis and Ricardo Kahn, playing August 14th to September 6th. Playing at Monomoy Theater in Chatham, it's Rodgers and Hammerstein's South Pacific, opening July 24th through August 2nd, and Shakespeare's Twelfth Night, beginning August 5th and running through the 9th. That's followed by Neil Simon's Brighton Beach Memoirs, August 12th to the 16th. Payment Performing Arts Center in Truro presents John Logan's Red about the artist Mark Rothko, running through August 8th. And for a change of pace, check their website for one-night performances from Dr. John, Tom Rush, Jimmy Tingle, and many others. Peregrine Theater Ensemble in Provincetown will be performing on the Provincetown Theater stage with Shakespeare's Hamlet running through September 4th and Jonathan Larson's Rent running through September 3rd. And they'll also be presenting A Whale of a Tale Theater for young audiences with a 1-hour version of Hamlet through September 4th, also at the Provincetown Theater. Again performing at the Provincetown Theater, they'll have Hamlet and Rent, and also Ryan Landry and the Gold Dust Orphans, Snow White and the Seven Bottoms, and that's playing now through September 14th. The Theater Workshop of Nantucket is staging A.R. Gurney's Black Tie through August 3rd on the center stage, Rodgers and Hammerstein's Oklahoma through August 16th at Bennett Hall, and Moby Dick Rehearsed by Orson Welles, August 11th through 14th at the NHA Great Hall. Wellfleet Harbor Actors Theater presents The Fabulous Lipitones by John Marcus and Mark St. Germain, with previews July 24th and 25th, and running July 26th through August 23rd. And at Watt for Kids, you can see The Surfside Snoops and The Ghost of Great Island, now running through August 28th. And finally, at White Heron Theater Company on Nantucket, running in repertory on alternating days in July and August, there's Small World, Comedy Festival, Miracle on South Division Street, Family Furniture, and The Vandal. Wow, those are a lot of great shows playing now at theaters across the Cape and Islands. So please check our website or pick up one of our theater guide and calendars at a theater, restaurant, or hotel near you to learn more about these and other terrific programs and events at our 24-member theaters. And I'll see you at the theater soon. Thanks very much for joining us today. We welcome your comments and suggestions, so please don't hesitate to get in touch at info@capecodlive.org. For a roundup of what's on stage now, visit capecodlive.org, where you can also find the web addresses and box office numbers of your favorite theaters. I hope to see you at the theater soon.